Welcome back to the Audio Dad Chronicles. Today we're going to continue our journey into the world of Yungblud. Hey there, future me here, editing the video, and I thought that this one was so much fun I need to go back again and tear it apart, deconstruct it, and listen to some of the layers, the individual isolated instruments. So what I've gone and done is I'm going to give this a listen here, and then I'm going to put this at the end of the video. So what you're going to see is coming up next will be the first time reaction. We're going to go through that just like it happened, and then at the end of that, and I'll put chapters in for you so you can find the other version if you want to see it. At the end of this, we're going to put in a bit of a deconstruction where we separate the layers and see what's going on and listen to the vocals on their own and maybe other things too. So if you want to check that out, it'll be at the end, and like I say, there will be a chapter below. Go ahead and click the link if you just want to skip ahead, or let's go for the full first reaction followed by the deconstruction. So due to popular demand, I'm finally getting a chance to check out the song Ghosts live from Hansa Studios from Yungblud off of his latest album, Idols. And I'm pretty excited about this. I've heard a lot about it. A lot of people have requested it, so I'm happy to finally jump in. So let's jump in.
I see the distant smoke across the water. I swim 1,000 miles just to hear you say the words that never come when you need them most to dry your eyes out. Was it your mother's tongue or your father's ghost? Remember mistakes and storms and how they broke your bones. Pain is how you learn, boy, you learned a lot when they hit you in the face, and you begged them all to stop until you rose up again, and you tried your best to surrender, bow down your head, then you looked up to the sky and said, my God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know what you mean.
They busted a mini orchestra for this, did they? Very nice. Intimate setting. I like this. This is great. I wasn't sure live if it was going to be in a club or in a venue of some sort or what it was, but we're in a studio and this is great. Nice and intimate vibe. Very cool. Let's keep it going.
Wanna stay here forever. God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know what you mean. You're my gateway to heaven. From underneath the dust, you see a curtain call. Come better watch another generation stall to the hands of greed who will take it all and cut your heart out. See the face in the shadow.
So I've seen this raw, intimate side of him with a little more stripped down, despite the fact that there's, like I say, a mini orchestra, a full band and everything. It still maintained that intimacy, like you're right there in the room with him. That's a great sound. Really good mix on this so far. I really like this.
The thread in the seams will be ghosts by tomorrow. Just a day in a dream. Put your eyes up again, and you'll fight against the surrender, my friend. Don't wait, and just look up to the sky and say, my God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know what you mean. Wanna stay here forever. God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know what you mean. You're my gateway to heaven. God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know what you
band's on point on this. They sound great. Solid players, really good. I like this. Pretty straightforward tune. Not a bad thing at all. I like it. It's good. Sure this goes over well live in a club or in a venue. Audience participation time. A little audience participation even for the crew working on the video. Takes a lot of people to make a show, even a little one like this. You can see him whipping up the crowd live in a full venue for this part of the song. Definitely see the energy in him. The charismatic frontman always shines, even in a closed little place like this. Big beats, classic rock riffs. Yeah, this Yungblud guy, he gets it. He's definitely done his homework. He definitely has listened to a lot of the classics. It's always nice to see a solo artist frontman like this giving space to the band, letting room for the band to breathe a bit, show themselves, play their instruments, suit the song, you know? Plus, of course, it gives a great opportunity for crowd engagement for him, so it's a win-win. Don't forget to live. Words to live by. Don't forget to live. Enjoy your life to the fullest. Take every opportunity. That's great. Really good song there. Ghosts, live from Hansa Studio. Great energy, a lot of fun. Band kicked it. They knew what they were doing. Everybody understood their assignment. That was a really great tune. Glad you all told me to listen to this. I'm going to say it's going to get added to the playlist there because that was a great tune and I definitely want to hear that one again. And so with all that said, I think I might just do that. But for now, thanks to you all for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did, and I hope to see you again. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Let's jump right into this, okay? So here we go. What I've done is I've separated everything into individual stems, layers. So we've got the vocals on one, bass, guitar, drums, piano, strings, and whatnot. So we're just going to go ahead and just start the song here, and we're going to slowly pick it up to pieces and give it a closer analyzation. Let's go. Really liking the video at the start of this, how it entered and it kind of turns us up, right side up as they enter into the building. This is kind of a cool effect.
I see the distant smoke across the water. I swim 1,000 miles just to hear you say the words that never come when you need them most to dry your eyes out. Was it your mother's tongue or your father's ghost? Remember mistakes and storms and how they broke your bones. Pain is how you learn, boy, you learned a lot. When they hit you in the face and you begged them all to stop until you rose up again. And you tried your best to surrender, bow down your head. Then you looked up to the sky and said, my God.
Let's just stop her right there. Let's take a quick peek a little back and give Mr. Yungblud an opportunity to stand on his own a bit. What does that sound like? It's a stripped back already. There's only piano in there, but let's just pull it just that little bit more out onto his own, shall we?
I see the distant smoke across the water. I swim 1,000 miles just to hear you say the words that never come when you need them most to dry your eyes out. Was it your mother's tongue or your father's ghost? Remember mistakes and storms and how they broke your bones. Pain is how you learn, boy, you learned a lot. When they hit you in the face and you begged them all to stop until you rose up again. And you tried your best to surrender, bow down your head.
Say that part again.
Until you rose up again. And you tried your best to surrender,
Very
bow
nice.
down your head. Then you looked up to the sky and said, my God, what a beautiful scene.
So the guitar came in here. We'll give it a stop right before the drums kick in and see what we're missing.
And said, my God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know what you mean. Wanna stay here forever. God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know what you mean. You're my gateway to heaven.
Okay, I gotta go back and appreciate the bass player because this one is bringing it. A lot of funk, loving what they're doing here. This is great. I'm a bass player myself, so I definitely appreciate that. And this one, not sure their name, but I like what they're playing. Sometimes this is how a remix starts. You just start picking apart the layers and seeing what you do and don't want at different times and just interpreting it a little bit differently.
Up to the sky and say, my God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know what you mean. Wanna stay here forever. God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know what you mean. You're my gateway to heaven. God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know what you mean. Wanna stay here forever. God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know what you mean. You're my gateway to heaven.
Now here where he lets the band take over for a bit. Let's see what's going on with the guitars. Just keeping it simple, a little bit of funky, about the bass. Definitely got a lot of power, and he's got good mic technique. He knows how to move it away the stronger his vocals is going to get, rather than when leaning into the mic, it overpowers it and changes the way he sounds. He's very consistent. That shows a lot of experience on the microphone. That's a sign of a really good front person when they can do that. It's participation time. Gotta participate. So this is what's going on underneath with the strings. We need to hear that again. Hold on. What you doing here? Let's go. Very interesting. Because of the way we separate the stems into the individual parts, it's not coming from the original masters. So what I don't have is Yungblud's voice on its own. I have the final produced version, which is going to have all the effects Any reverbs and delays. You can hear some in the background there, even vocal distortions. Later on in that note, as he's singing it, they transition from his pure voice into some filtered distortion effects before throwing on the reverb and delay. So what you hear is his voice almost turn into a high-pitched squeal. That's almost like a feedback effect. Very interesting. Let's hear that again. Very cool. Little studio tricks that just make the songs unique. Even if this is live in the studio, they can still do stuff like that in what they call post, after the fact, where they can go back in, because they have all the individual tracks from all these instruments and singing. They're all still separated in their system, in their computers, just like what I've got here. So they can go back in after the effect, and they can clean things up, or they can add effects if they wanted to as necessary. Very cool. One more time. Let's just hear those drums. What are they building at? Just finished it nice and clean. Let's go one more time from the screen. And he's done. Rightfully so, because that is a performance and a half. He definitely needed to catch his breath after that one. And yes, don't forget to live. So there it is. A little bit of a deconstruction on Yungblud's Ghosts. What did you think of that? Did you like it? What would you like to see deconstructed next? A new song? An older song? We've got access to all kinds of things like this. So tell me what you want to hear deconstructed. What guitar solo do you want to hear separated on its own? Some Primus maybe with some crazy bass playing. You just want to hear it separated. What about some singing? Usually that's some of the more interesting things, to peel back those layers and see what the singing is doing on their own. Give me some recommendations. Give me some suggestions. Leave a comment, would you? Let me know what you want to hear. And until then, thanks for stopping by on this little deconstruction trip on Yungblud's Ghosts. I hope to see you again.